guys, hello from a very rainy Epcot. I somehow managed to come in here and stay as dry as possible, but it was like the second I parked the car, it started downpouring. The skies have just opened up. We are officially in Florida summer right now, but there is something really beautiful about the parks in the rain, so I've kind of just been sitting on a bench just enjoying this beautiful view. But today I am coming in here for a very specific reason. I want to do a little bit of a preview sneak peek of the new lounge Geo-82 that is opening here at Epcot. Now Geo-82 is going to be an adults only lounge here in Epcot. This is the first time that any Disney park has had an exclusive adults only 21 and up lounge. I know myself and a lot of other Disney fans are personally very excited for this. So Geo-82, obviously a little nod to Spaceship Earth right behind me here. Geo for geodesic sphere, and then 82 for 1982, the year that Epcot opened here. So it's a nice little tribute to the park as well and the park's history. So this lounge is going to be located on the back side of Spaceship Earth, and it's going to have an incredible view looking out over World Celebration, which is the main hub. So I can just imagine that the people watching is going to be absolutely amazing. Now Geo-82 is officially opening on June 4th. So I'm sure you're wondering, what do I mean by a sneak peek of the lounge? Now get ready for a story time. So I have actually been inside, technically, of Geo-82 in the past, and I have some really like old school footage here that I want to share with you guys today and kind of talk about what I'm expecting this new lounge to be, what it's going to look like. This lounge already had existed. The space has already been here in Epcot. However, it previously existed most recently as the Siemens Lounge. Now, if you've been an Epcot fan for a while, then I'm sure that you will remember when Spaceship Earth here used to be sponsored by the Siemens company. Who remembers at the end of Illuminations when they would light up Spaceship Earth and they would have the Siemens logo displayed across it every single night? I wonder if I can find a clip of that, but let me know if you have memories of that in the comments. I always wish I could go back in time, like one last time, and watch Illuminations and experience that era of Epcot, see the Fountain of Nations. I absolutely love that. So anyway, when Spaceship Earth here was sponsored by Siemens, the same lounge existed, was already in place, but it was an exclusive lounge for any members of the Siemens company, any of their employees, and guests of the employees. So it was a nice perk for anyone who worked for the Siemens organization. They had their own lounge here in Epcot. And that is now what is becoming Geo-82. So the really cool thing is I have been inside of the lounge before, back when it was the Siemens Lounge. My dad, at his old job that he retired from, happened to know a guy who worked for the Siemens company, one of the salesmen that he bought a lot of products from, and his friend who worked for the company was able to get me and my family access into the Siemens Lounge on one of our vacations. I have to look it up. I want to say that this was in like 2015, 2016, somewhere in that time frame. And I do have extremely old, over 10 years old, we're talking vlog footage. I was vlogging all the way back then, and I have vlog footage on my family vacation going up into the lounge. And because I have that, I'm now so excited to see what is going to be similar when it opens as Geo-82. I know that they're adding obviously more theming elements and different things. However, I'm curious to see if the layout is still kind of going to be the same. So I want to share this throwback footage with you guys today and kind of talk about what we think the new lounge may be looking like, and also preserve this really cool part of Epcot history, that what Geo-82 was before becoming Geo-82. Well, I have to say, if it was gonna have a epic rainstorm in Epcot, it's good that it was on a day. It's good that it's on a day when I had a lot that I wanted to chat about when I first got in here, because I literally have just like pulled over here on this bench and I've just been like chatting with you guys about Geo-82 and the lounge and everything. So I've just pulled up and looked at my footage from back over 10 years ago. Yeah, it was 2016. So almost 10 years basically. Keep that in mind when you see the quality of this video. Cameras have definitely made huge improvements in the last 9 to 10 years. And I would like to think my filming ability has also made massive improvements. So there's definitely some shakiness in this, but I'm very happy that I have this footage preserved. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the clips now. Dad, are you excited to go to the Siemens Lounge?
I am very excited to go. We've never been here before.
Yeah. Mom, are you excited?
I'm excited. It's a new experience.
Yeah. Are you ready for the lounge?
Oh yes, we are. We're ready.
Yeah.
I think we need to go to that side.
Yeah.
Access confirmed. Welcome to the Siemens VIP Center. Please join us on the second floor.
Disney lights. Let's try that one.
Hi, I'm Eric Spiegel, President and CEO of Siemens in the United States. Welcome to the Siemens VIP Center at Epcot. During your visit, we hope you will take the opportunity to explore our Siemens exhibits and share your Siemens story with other visitors to the VIP Center. The last time I visited, I discovered so many of our company's rich, innovative milestones and viewed the latest Siemens stories from across the USA. Begin your journey with our story right here with on-demand video clips, company trivia and factoids, or take a look at some of the fascinating images reflecting our cutting-edge technologies and products. In fact, our Answers campaign messages, which reflect some of our latest solutions, are on display throughout the VIP Center.
Look at that.
As you take a look around, you'll see that this state-of-the-art facility is a showcase for the highly creative Siemens individuals who have turned good ideas into great innovations. Whether you are here attending one of our innovative workshops or enjoying leisure time with family and friends, please let our Siemens VIP Center team know if there's anything we may assist you.
That's awesome.
Feel free to explore the exciting world of Siemens at the Project Tomorrow exhibit located here in the Spaceship building. These exhibits are based off Siemens' advanced technologies in the areas of healthcare, energy, and mobility. I know you'll enjoy your time in the Spaceship Show exhibit. By the way, we are well represented here in the Sunshine State with more than 5,200 employees. Finally, as one of the world's leading technology companies, Siemens is always innovating. So we invite you to come back and see what's new at the Siemens VIP Center. On behalf of our more than 60,000 Siemens USA employees, thank you for visiting.
And also, once we get in here, as soon as the rain lets up, I want to actually go into Spaceship Earth and show you where I remember going into the lounge. And I'm curious if that's going to be the same entry point for the new lounge. The other cool thing that I remember was when we first came in, they had a lot of very technologically advanced things. They had all these really cool mirrors that you could stand in front of, and they would put different funny faces on top of your face and put Mickey ears on top of you. And so they were showing some of the latest technology and things that they had worked on.
Magic mirror. There you go.
Position your face inside the red oval.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Represent the American castle.
You have to put your face right in the right down the back of the joint.
Or maybe move forward just a little bit, straight on.
I'm Eric Spiegel, President.
There you go.
Welcome to the Siemens VIP Center and the Siemens story and other visitors at the VIP Center. The last time I visited,
The innovator. That's cool.
And then one of our favorite things, and the thing that sticks out in my head, and I really hope that they still have this, was they had this hallway that had these beautiful lighted tiles, and you could actually pick on a touch screen what colors you wanted to change the tile walkway to. So it was interactive, and it was just beautiful the way that it lit up. It looked so futuristic and just went with the entire vibe of Epcot.
Touch your favorite color, pink. And it makes the floor pink. Yeah, look.
I would love to see if that is still there, or a rendition of that. I'm gonna be very curious to see that as soon as Geo-82 is open. And then they had this entire space set up that it was like a lounge that they had some snacks and coffee. You could go in and get waters. It was very, very nice. And I remember the spot that we weren't able to explore that much that day was the iconic room with those giant bay windows. That is going to be the main part of Geo-82, the concept art that we keep seeing with those giant bay windows. I can remember seeing it. I don't think I got many clips of it because they did have a private event in there that was happening at the same time that we were in the lounge. So I wasn't able to get that close of a view, but I just remember thinking how gorgeous it was and being able to look out at what at the time was Future World. Now we have World Celebration here. To me, it will always be Future World. In my heart, I think it's always gonna be Future World. I really do wish we also had Fountain of Nations still to be able to look out over. That would just be the icing on the cake. But I have so much anticipation for this new lounge. So let's get up here and keep exploring our Epcot day, and I'll keep kind of flashing back to some memories. And there's one really cool thing that they did for us when we were inside of the lounge. And I want to know if they're going to be magical moment people and do that same thing when the lounge is open here. I'll talk more about that in a second. Okay, well, I think the skies are clearing up a bit now. It still looks a little dark over that way, but if you look back here, absolutely beautiful blue skies. So like they always say, if you don't like the weather in Florida, just wait 10 minutes. That's definitely what's happened here tonight. So I think it should be a good Epcot evening for us. I cannot wait to head into Geo-82 for my first time. I currently don't have any reservations. I know right now they're sold out for like the whole first month. These reservations went right away. So many people are so excited for this. Let me know if you're gonna be checking it out. I definitely, yeah, I cannot wait for my first time that I'm gonna get in here. This is gonna be such a cool addition to Epcot for sure. Okay, so going in underneath the Spaceship Earth, I'm gonna head to the left-hand side because this is where I remember entering the lounge before. I wanna show you guys exactly where it was at. It's just past the iconic bubblegum wall. Okay, so we're gonna head straight up, and the bubblegum wall, if you're wondering what that is, it is basically this Instagram spot. I think it's still a trend. Let me know if this is still a trend to take a picture here. I know definitely 10 years ago, it was a trend. I think it's still a trend, right? This right here, this pink and blue lavender color wall, this right here is the bubblegum wall, and this was the spot to come get a picture. And then I believe in front of it, they call this the blueberry wall, but it's kind of harder to get a picture right in front of that. But yeah, definitely to pose here is a big Instagram trend in the Disney community. But yeah, this is right here actually the exit area for the ride for Spaceship Earth, but it's also the entrance to Project Tomorrow, which is the area that you pop out to when you get off of the ride. But you can also just enter in this way. And this is where I remember us coming. So as soon as we came inside here, it was this door right here, I'm pretty sure, that is cast members only. They've blocked this off. I'm pretty sure that was the exact spot, because yeah, everything else I think still looked like this as of 10 years ago. So I don't think that's gonna be the entry point anymore. They have definitely closed that barricade off where we entered before. I'm like 98% sure that was where we entered. Maybe it was somewhere else over here. I have a feeling now they're gonna have a very different entry point for where you go to get into the lounge, because I don't think they'd walk you through like all these exhibits back here or anything. But I do remember, I'll have to see if I have video of it. There was this really cool, right at that door, there was this keypad that you had to enter the access code that you had been given. So my dad had from his friend who got us the access into the club, he had the code that he punched in to have the door open up for us.
Need to go to that side.
Yeah. Access confirmed. Welcome.
And that was like the coolest thing, like such a neat memory. It just felt so special, you know, like to go into something like that. So this area is, like I said, where you get off of the Spaceship Earth attraction and you see all your pictures here and your faces, they fly to wherever you're from. in the world, wherever you're visiting from. And then you exit out to your left-hand side. That's where we just came in from. But they used to always have that you could also exit to the right over here. And as you can see, this has been boarded up. So I think they're probably doing something with this right here that will be part of the entrance into Geo-82. That's what I'm predicting here. So I just came back outside and you can see, look, the lights are on up inside there, inside of Geo-82. I am so excited for this. This is gonna be awesome. So let's go around the other side and see if we can see anything with the walls that they will have. I am fairly certain that around this side is gonna be where we enter. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. All the lights up in there. They really look so cool, like starburst. They look like fireworks. Ah, yes, look, there's a bunch of those hedge walls here. And I actually just spotted this. They have Epcot special event check-in. So I think they might be doing some type of preview event, maybe tonight, inside of Geo-82. So yeah, I'm fairly certain that over here is where people are gonna be coming and going to go up inside of Geo-82. So this is here when you're coming into the park, it would be on the right-hand side of Spaceship Earth. So cool. As I'm standing here, people are walking by and they're like, oh my gosh, is it opening? They're having some type of preview or something. Everyone's very excited for this. Oh yeah, I just saw a cast member standing out front checking people in to this special event that's happening. So yeah, I think they're probably previewing up there tonight, previewing the lounge. And I'm having my own little preview by reminiscing. Seriously, I am so excited for this. When they announced that this was gonna be a thing and going to be happening, me and my parents, I know we all looked at each other and got so excited because we're big Epcot people, you all know that. And so to have this here, a 21 plus area to go hang out and relax, I think this is gonna be amazing. So now I'm actually gonna go ahead and ride Spaceship Earth. It's only a 5-minute wait, but do you guys remember I was saying that I wanna point out something very particular in here. When we were in the lounge back 10 years ago, they did something really cool for us where from being up inside of the lounge, and this is gonna be the same exact space that is now Geo-82, they had this back door that they were able to walk us down steps, which was technically like a backstage area. And from that staircase that you go down, you pop out into where you would exit the ride vehicles for Spaceship Earth. And they did this magical moment where they let you board in the exit area there and then go on the ride without having to wait in line. And it was a really nice little special perk if you were coming from the lounge. It was something that they just immediately offered us, like, hey, do you want to go ahead and get on the ride? We can backdoor you in.
The Spaceship Earth attraction. Thank you for visiting the Siemens VIP Center.
At the bottom of the stairs and turn right.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Have a good day.
We are backstage.
Another first experience.
Oh wow. Oh, so this is where you get off the ride, right here. Looking from there.
And I think that'd be a really cool special thing if they do that to anyone who dines here, has a drink up at Geo-82, to have somebody then backdoor you and walk you down to the ride. It was just such a cool experience. So I want to show you guys where exactly that took place at. So let's ride the ride and I will point out to you the exact location. This is always one of my favorite shots of Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth and the palm trees lining down through here. So cool. I have that exact photo so many times on my camera roll. I have to take a picture every time. Oh, I can smell Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is one of those Disney rides that has an iconic smell. It's just like the electrical smell. There's something very iconic about it. So we're going into the load platform for Spaceship Earth, but this was not where they put us on. They put us on, like I said, at the exit of the vehicles, which that is just through here. So right over there. So right back there is where the ride disembarks. So right back there is where the ride disembarks, and then it comes through here, where then new passengers get on the ride. So I'll show you better when we get to the exit. It's working today. Let's see. Orlando. There we go. Now we're going to take our picture.
When we moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind. This unknown intuition, they create a simple common alphabet adaptable to most languages. But then we hit a roadblock. Rome falls, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. Or so we think. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. That is about to change. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do.
From the Atlantic to the Pacific.
Number, please. I'm sorry, that one is busy.
To send a man to the moon, we had to invent a new language, spoken not by man, but by computers. At first very large, very expensive computers, but we see the potential. In years of time travel, here we are, a truly global community, poised to shape the future of this, our spaceship Earth. Let's have some fun creating the future, shall we? On your computer screen, answer a few questions for us. Then we'll show you a new world, custom made just for you. Ready? The future is just about ready.
Let's see if I got my picture.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the future. Or
Oh, it
should I
did.
say, your future.
There we go.
Here in your future, it'll be more fun than ever to enjoy your extreme sports adventures. Or should I say, the beginning of your future.
Okay, so look at right here where we get off the ride. I'm gonna show you the pathway. It's basically all along the backside of this wall. And we'll be able to see it right up here at this clearing, the exact pathway that they walked us down.
Welcome back, time travelers. Now,
It is right here on the other side of this wall is where they walked us and let us board right here at the exit.
Open automatically. Please keep your hands away from the doors.
So we came just through there and they let us board right here at this access point where you usually get off the ride. Thank you. And then you can see the ride car just continues right through there, and then that is the load platform. So yeah, here's a better look at it. There is the exit. Right there is where they brought us down. So I'm really curious if that will maybe be a magical moment that they continue to do inside of Geo-82. And this ride especially, it always has, you know, a low demand wait time because it is an efficient ride, and you know, it's not like Guardians of the Galaxy that always has well over a 60-minute wait every single day. This ride, like right now you saw, it was a 5-minute wait and it was a walk-on for me. I had like 3 parties ahead of me and we just continually walked right on to the attraction. So I feel like that's something they could definitely do with this, you know, magical moment people every couple hours within the lounge and give them the opportunity to like walk down and be backdoored onto the ride. I think that's a really cool experience, and it goes with the theme of Geo-82 to then be able to ride the attraction that is here inside of Spaceship Earth. But yeah, so cool. I am definitely very excited for the lounge. So this was my little preview, reminiscing and getting excited of what the lounge is gonna be like. Because looking at the concept art, it's definitely that whole bay window and everything, definitely set up similar to how it was back years ago. But now I think I'm gonna head into World Showcase, and I want to definitely get some type of a dessert item tonight. Probably something from the Flower and Garden Festival, because at the time of filming this, I'm kind of ahead in my upload schedule right now, but at the time of filming this, it is still Flower and Garden Festival. And this will probably be my last visit to Flower and Garden Festival this year, because I am getting ready to go to Pennsylvania this week. And when I come back, the Flower and Garden Festival will be over. So yeah, I think this is my last visit to the Flower and Garden Festival for 2025. So I think I should definitely get some type of dessert item from the festival. I'm thinking it's gonna be that peach cobbler that I love so much up here, but I don't know, we're gonna do a full lap of the showcase and then I'll make my decision. But looking back, you can see those windows right there, Geo-82. Oh my gosh, there's people in there. Yeah, they're doing an event right now. That's so cool. And they get to look out at this beautiful view and see everybody walking by. What would have made it perfect though is if you were looking at the Fountain of Nations as well. That would have been absolute perfection. Oh my gosh, they have a sand sculpture up here for the Flower and Garden Festival. I have never seen this before. This is brand new. Oh, that's so cool. That amazes me. There's so much artistry that goes into that. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Why is a monorail going this direction? What? What is happening right now? That is so interesting. I have never seen that before. The monorail is always coming from the opposite direction to make its full loop around Epcot. I just met my new friends from New Jersey, so there we go. New Jersey, Pennsylvania represent. We said, I love it. We're talking about Hershey Park and all of our favorite things up that way. I'm heading up there. I said Thursday, in a couple days, I'll be coming up. Yeah, absolutely. So nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you. We'll see you at PA. Yes. I just met my new friends from Ohio. So nice to meet you guys, and we're celebrating a Sweet 16. Yeah, Sweet 16 today. What's been your favorite thing at Disney so far?
What's your favorite thing? Probably Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah. What song did you get?
We got September.
Oh, and that's the best song. So there you go. That's birthday luck right there.
Right, and I did not like it.
Oh no!
But they liked it.
There you go.
So that's good. Yeah.
Like you conquered a fear.
I
You enjoy.
maybe.
Yeah. There you
Yeah. Someday we'll do it again.
go. Oh, it was so nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
World Showcase is beautiful tonight, and look at this Disney magic made by a cast member down here. Well, I think we got another storm coming in. I have made up my mind. I do want to get that peach cobbler that's up here at, they're selling it at Florida Fresh, but it was part of the Farmer's Feast. That's where they've moved Farmer's Feast to. I think that's what I'm getting. That was my favorite item, one of the favorite dessert items. So let's go get that. And the good part is up there, it's undercover. So if the skies open up, I should be in a pretty good spot. Here we go. The other favorite thing that I liked at Florida Fresh was the strawberry shortcake, but I think I have to go back with the peach cobbler. Here it is right here with cinnamon gelato and streusel topping. Yeah, this is heavenly. Only $4.75. Let's get it. Here we go, the peach cobbler. This is a shout out to my mom, because my mom said when we tried this the first time, it reminded us of hers, and it really does, especially when you have it a la mode with a little bit of ice cream. It's a warm peach cobbler. This is such a good one. This was part of the summer solstice menu of Farmer's Feast, and they moved it over to Florida Fresh, and so they haven't had this the entire festival, just at the very end, and it is amazing. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I caught that. There was lightning over that direction. I just finished my dessert. It was amazing, just like before. But look how dark it is over there. And then over here, it's nice and light again. And then over here, we have a beautiful sunset. These trees are so beautiful. Look at the flowers right now that are in bloom. And it is amazing seeing Geo-82 lit up with those lights. It's gonna be so cool to be inside there and watch the fireworks take place in World Showcase. You should have a perfect view. That's gonna be such a cool perspective.
I'll make sure where the strollers are, where the stroller.
Well, I'm gonna head out. Well, I think I have a good window right now in between the pockets of rain. So I'm gonna try to make it out to my car. But this was really fun. I've been wanting to come over here. Oh yeah, there was some lightning. I've been wanting to come over here and do this where I talk about Geo-82 and share my memories of the Siemens Lounge. And it was just so fun getting to experience Flower and Garden. I got to meet so many amazing people tonight. It was a very, very good Epcot night. So I'm gonna end the vlog right here. Thank you guys for watching. Make today magical, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye guys.